take one. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, y'all are doing amazing today. I'm going to grab it from the sample pack. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Talia. Welcome in, y'all. We'll be ready to go in one short moment. Trying to cool down the room a bit before Alright, we'll be ready to go. For a second. I need to make sure that my phone gets on a charger. That. Lights on. Phone charged. Balance is set. Give me one of the sheets. And G2. Alright. Get behind the desk. Take my shoes off. Ooh, cake. I like cake. Somebody want to go ahead and also post to the chat? We're good to go. Getting ready to take care of stuff. Maybe hang a few of our regulars. Oh shit, I forgot to prep something! Yay! Let's go. Teatime! Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see everybody here, at least for who's I forgot to prep something on accident. Oopsie whoopsies. I have done a little bit of a fucky wucky. I made tea yesterday in a teapot for a business meeting, and yeah, tea. Forgot to empty out the teapot. Doing alright. How about you, Coco? Much appreciated, thank you. Unfortunately, today was not the best of things for me, business-wise, so I had to pull out the do not fuck with me garb. I'm gonna go ahead and prep the teapot real quick, I'll be back. Teapot's prepped. And thank you much for the like, Mom. Nice to see you in so early. It's not common. I want cake. Cake sounds good. I finished off an entire cake yesterday. Or, well, what was left of a quarter of a cake, I mean. Sure. Buddy. Beautiful. So, welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing night and preferably day as well, because I do really just know the evidence of the plot. You gotta let it sit for a few hours. Gotta let it sit. So, today, everyone, we're going to be drinking Loosen. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, good. Okay. Today we're going to be drinking Iron Goddess of Mercy, the roasted Iron Goddess of Mercy Oolong from Jesse's Tea House, as is up there, $22.50 a bag for 50 grams, but you can also get it in the sampler packs. Now, I'm going to use the one from the sampler packs for this experiment, as I do have a sealed bag over here that I do not feel like opening just for this experiment. And since it's so conveniently packaged away from me, I'm going to just use these. So we're going to go ahead and probably be using both of them tonight for the experiment. But if you do get one of these sampler packs, you get 10 lovely little teas. Actually, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 8 lovely different teas. 2 of each serving should you get the sampler pack for it. So you get 2 full sessions out of each with, and this is one of the reasons I enjoyed it, all the collector cards. All of them. So, just in case you needed some mint condition cards to be able to get a hold of it, can do that. No, I've got the card here for the Roasted Iron Goddess of Mercy. I've had this tea before, it's really fucking good, but I've never sat down and actually reviewed it and taken a deeper look into its flavor. So, woo! Tea trading cards, fuck yeah, dude! We're gonna go ahead and pop that back there and bring up this bag here. This is the large bag of the Roasted Iron Goddess of Mercy Oolong. And you guys are gonna notice that this bag is gonna be a lot thinner and a lot more compressed than some of the other bags that we have, because it needs to be good. Coco, I saw your comment. I may not respond to everyone's comments, but I definitely saw it. So, we're gonna go ahead and get ready. We're gonna start this. This is a 95 to 100 degrees Celsius tea. Thankfully, these things are very pleasant to open. So we're able to get at the side. Interesting. A good half of the packaging for the samplers is dust. Like there's leaf in here, but it's also dust. I'm very, very curious. My scale. There's. Hey, what up, Innova? Welcome in, welcome in. Give me one moment, guys. Yeah, a really good portion of this is dust. 4.82 grams. Okay. Definitely the right tea. There's a good amount of leaf in here. But, interesting. Huh. That's gonna affect the flavor a bit. So we're gonna start this off at 95 degrees. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm just looking at, this is from the sampler pack that I opened up, and half of it is honestly dust. So it's a little bit troubling, but could be from just transit, because these are vacuum sealed. It is supposed to be whole leaf, and there are, of course, I honestly want to say a good half of the packaging for the sample was dust. So it could be the vacuum sealing, but like, it is dust. It's dusty. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this here. Very violent and delicate for delicate. Yeah. Still interesting to see. They do have a nice light roasty smell to them though. That's good. Light, not overly scented, which is what I typically look for. Oh, how's everyone's weekend? Hopefully well. Oh, my neck. Go ahead and get our tea sheet taken care of, as this is Oolong week. Flyer, ATH, price 22.5. This is going to be Whole leaf and powder. Beautiful. Have you tried the bug bitten? Yeah, we did that on stream a few weeks ago, dude. Alright, hey, mods, ban braided ribbon, please, thank you. Have a good one, Coco. See you around. Waiting for my box to get here so I can try it. It is genuinely really fucking good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I really did. It's probably in the tea journal, I think. I'm not sure where I put that one. The puns are the best humor. Dear God, braided. I need to clean my glasses real quick. Oh. Has anyone heard Hide Nor Tail from Forest by chance? Because I have not heard much from them, I think, in a bit. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Wow, my voice just carries. Impressive. Might be a little bit quieter than normal because I don't have the microphone all the way, up to me. But I may actually want to move that real quick. Oh yeah, 87. I've got time. Make sure that that's moved right. There we go. Should be better done, more normal volume as well. Great. I really need to move where I have that. That would be a good idea at this point. Force sometimes in the voice chest. That's good to hear. I haven't seen her too much, nor have I really talked to her. We've kind of both been busy. Wash steep for this is 3 to 5 seconds, as is typical. I imagine we are going to get a lot of waste in this first going of it. Seem I would be good land. There's a lot of detritus here. I'm gonna try and get a lot of this back into the tea, but I have a feeling this is not going to be a very long-lasting sampler bag. Looking at it, smell is very good. By the way, before we continue drinking, I think she is, yeah. All good. Scrabble gang, lol. So, out of curiosity, what teapot and what cup shall we be using today? We, of course, have Beans, Peter, Longfang, Shaw, Priam, and Archimedes. What do you guys want to see today? I already know braided ribbons vote. We'll go ahead and wait for them. Damn it! Peter! Okay, rabbit cup today? Oh, fools, I'm sorry, it's all ya. Where's the food, though? It's drink! It is drink! You don't need food when you have drink. Yeah, we can go ahead and do Peter. Put him on the sigil. Can have chips and drink. Yeah, but I don't have chips. You wanted to buy me or a steak and drink? Yeah, that's fair, but I don't have a steak. You willing to buy me some? You can eat the wet leaves if you really want. Dear God. You could, yes. Theoretically. I wouldn't recommend it. Hey asshole, how you doing? I'm gonna drown you in this tea. Now, the smell of this is honestly amazing. It is very much a floral vegetal flavor of tea. This is very roasty though. So like, absolutely fantastic smelling. Oh, fuck, that smells really good. Hold on, I gotta get a direct whiff. Mmm. Nice and roasty. Absolutely lovely aroma. Definitely very pungent. Put it that as a 3. It is absolutely a lovely smelling tea. Not the roastiest tea I've ever had, but definitely a full roast flavor that I do enjoy in my teas. I'm using a little bit less water than normal because we're only dealing with about 4.5 grams of tea at 5 to 10 second intervals. And oh boy, yeah, packaging was not kind to this one at all. Give me one moment. I'm gonna have to double strain this tea. As wow, yeah, no, shipping and handling was not kind whatsoever to this tea. There we go. Still a good bit of particulate floating around, unfortunately, that I can't seem to get out. There's a good amount of hull, and it honestly is just a little bit cloudy, I'm not gonna lie. The Oolong box I'm gonna be very, very interested to see. I think Nabodas is just dipped. That's kind of funny. But it looks a tad cloudy, but it is a very nice Oolong color. Like, it is honestly like a nice goldish orange color. A little bit darker on that flavor note, but still middle of the road, I want to say. Very, very interesting on the color of the tea, which is darker than a normal Oolong because of the roasting, if I'm correct. Everybody, as usual, cheers. Drink some tea. So, first off, it really just has that Oolong flavor that you expect. Like, there's something about Oolongs that they have a very distinct flavor. It's a lot like pour, to where you know you're drinking an Oolong. And right up front, I'm getting that flavor. Nice and roasty on the tongue. A little bit astringent, which is normal. But it's not like an undrinkable astringent. It is like a nice little kick at the back of the tongue and lightly bitter. Lightly bitter. Which I have to wonder is if it's coming from the tea dust in the package. But clean. It's very crisp. Very crisp. Slightly bitter. Very interesting. Pretty good. Good. Oolong perplexes me. How so? Perhaps it'll make more sense after I've had more of them. What about it exactly perplexes you? I'm curious. What do you mean it's not a color? I'm confused. Green is green, black is black, red is red, and then there's oolong. So oolong describes the method that it is made with, not the color of the tea. That also. Oolong, as I understand it, is a processing method. Yeah. Well, so is pu'er. Good color. This one is definitely a dark, nice color. Thanks to the roasting of the tea leaves. Indeed, indeed. And honestly, yeah, it's a lot of oolong teas are just honestly. So, oolong teas are green teas that are more oxidized. So I believe the hierarchy on it goes green, jasmine, oolong, if I'm correct. Whereas oolong is the most oxidized of a green tea, whereas a jasmine's about middle of the road and green tea is not oxidized, thus leading to their shelf lives. Absolutely beautiful roasty flavor. By the way, if you don't enjoy non-sweet teas, this is not a tea for you. This tea is not sweet. This is definitely a very much, if you enjoy a nice little bit of a vegetal flavor kind of tea. I mean, it's not like I'm sucking on blades of grass, thank God, but it's definitely a very interesting kind of nutty roastiness to it. There's a decent body to it. Aroma's good. Lingers for a little. Wouldn't call it woodsy. It's not earthy. It's a little bit more savory. I can drink oolongs like every day, but some kinds of tea I still love. Only drink them like once or twice a week. Only do once or twice a week. Yeah, honestly, that's a mood. It's a little bit nutty. What up, wizard? How you do? Welcome, wizard. Delicious. Back towards me a little. Drinking some oolong right now, watching. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. So the next one on Wednesday is going to be the Da Hong Pao Oolong, which is one that is currently off the website for Jesse's Tea House. I've had this one for a bit, so I hope it's not expired. I really do hope that the flavor is still good, because this is a full bag. I kind of forgot it existed. But yeah, so we'll be doing that one on Wednesday. But right now, this tea. This is definitely a very common tea that you're going to see in Western culture, by the way. Iron Goddess of Mercy Oolong, you're going to see it places like Starbucks, Tivana, stuff like that. It is very much a more common tea to see in the, at least the West Coast for me. It's really easy to find Iron Goddess of Mercy because a lot of people know about it. Mainly because the name is just so fucking weird. And Alligato. But this tea is, you know, middle of the road for me. It's definitely not like the best tea I've ever had. It's not the worst tea I've ever had. Mogon! Fucking hiding over there, bastard. Yeah, you tell him, Peter. Right. Yeah, Peter and I only agree on one thing, by the way. Peter down here and I only agree on one thing, and that's the fact that Mogon is shit. Yeah, we don't agree on much, but when we do, it is rare. Oh. Oh, Christ. Now, I will note that you don't want to leave an oolong sitting for too long because those bitter flavors can tend to grow as you let it sit, even if it's not steeping in the tea. And that's just because the heat of it kind of helps to, you know, keep the other flavors active, it would seem. So, do make sure that if you're sipping on a nice oolong tea that you're doing it while it is nice and hot to warm, but do not do it while it is room temperature. Oolong at room temperature is not great. You can do it cold. But yeah, just room temperature just doesn't taste right. Ugh. 3. God, I'm exhausted. After stream, I'm gonna go home, pass out, and then fucking go see the neurologist in the morning. Yeah. So, when I cold brewed my oolong, I let that bitch sit for days before I started seeing any real reaction. Like, I think I let my oolong sit for a week before it was actually drinkable. As a tea. So, one thing to note about oolong, it is very much a one-dimensional tea in some cases. So the flavor that you get at the beginning is going to be the flavor you get towards the end of the session. So if you're expecting flavor changes or anything like that, it's not too common, honestly. And the reason that oolong is so loved is honestly because it is a one-dimensional tea. You know what you're getting when you drink it. You know exactly what to expect, depending on the kind of oolong you're drinking, because it's one-dimensional. So you're able to enjoy it all day, and you know you're not going to get blindsided with any weird flavors or anything as long as you do it right. Which is the really nice part about it, honestly. My wife's an oolong drinker as well. Hey, Cheesecake. Yeah, very consistent tea, which makes it an absolutely fantastic beginner tea. Oolong is one of those that I recommend to pretty much anyone that either... I also want to introduce Kung Fu. Yep. Because it's a consistent tea. Everyone knows it in the Western culture as well that drinks tea. Even if they don't drink great tea, they understand what Iron Goddess of Mercy is, just like Jasmine Dragon Phoenix Pearl. They know what those are if you go to Coffee Bean. They're a very common Western tea here, so it's very plentiful here. Most people just don't know that you can re-steep it more than once. Sometimes if they're big tea drinkers before, I'll do the Chi-Men Red tea too. That one, yeah. Chi-Men Red is a good one to go off of. Oolong is safe 99% of the time. Another one that goes well if they drink black tea, that's English black tea, is going after the Lapsang Sochang. Lapsang typically is used in most English tea blends to, make good tea. I believe Lapsang is used in a lot of Earl Greys as well as English breakfasts. And then other stuff is added to them with the blend, but I believe that is the base of them. Lapsang Sochong can be pretty smoky. This one here is more roasty. Lapsang is a very smoky tea. Yeah, I don't know if we've already done a review of the Lapsang Sochong on stream. I think we have, but I'm genuinely not sure. But that one is considered more of a red tea. If I remember correctly, it is the Sister Eyes Red, and we have done it on the channel. The Sister Eyes Red was honestly a very good tea. It got 4.5 stars on the channel. And honestly, it was just a decent tea altogether. It did have some difficulties with it that I remember, but nothing major. I just would not have classified it really as an everyday tea. I don't think it had the... Or all... No, actually. No, they are not all roasted. So there is a roasted Iron Goddess of Mercy, and then there is Iron Goddess of Mercy. They're not all roasted, however. That one is something that is done later on in the process. I believe. Don't hold me to that. But no, as far as I know, not all Iron Goddess of Mercy are roasted oolongs. Like I said, as far as I know. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. But, as far as I know, no. I'm here just got off work. Typo! Good to see you in. Good to see you in. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see ya. I'm in my fancy getup, looking like a mob boss today. We're drinking the Iron Goddess of Mercy from Jesse's Tea House, by the way. If you want to join us, low caffeine tea, good to do. The tea boss, you come to me on the day of my tea session to tell me this horse shit. Listen, sit down, please. We're gonna have a cup of tea. And when I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be sending you to the funeral home. So, I'll let you pick. What would you like for your last drink? Oh, that's every day? Lol. Fun fact, don't call me on the street. Iron Goddess of Mercy was barely roasted, if at all, and then only later did become roasted. I believe you are correct, but I am not sure. Well, like I said, though, they are not all roasted. At least that is what I believe to be true. If you want to ask about that in the Oolong chat. Actually, can somebody go ahead and ask about that in the Oolong chat in JTH to see what's going on there? I would genuinely love to know. I'm pretty sure that no, not all of them are. Like, I'll make you swim. I'll make you swim with the teapots, and they'll enjoy it. The teapots will watch as you're buried next to your friends. I also don't think all of them are. Yeah, no, I don't believe so. No. Hello and welcome to Janko Tea. On. Hello and welcome to Janko Tea Sessions. We do a lot of very good things here. We enjoy tea. We enjoy good company. Instead of Janko olive oil, Janko tea imports. Christ. Am I becoming the East India Company? I do that voice a little too well. It scares me. What size is your guy one? Looks bigger than usual? No, this is 150. I believe this is either. This should be a 150 milliliter guy one, but I'm not sure. I do also have a 120 milliliter guy one, so I believe this is a 150 actually. So it's a little bit bigger, but nothing substantially bigger. So it's about 30 milliliters of water more than typical. My other one up here is a 120 milliliter guy one. The only thing that this one does is help to just bring out flavors more. This is one I prefer using for tea reviews because it tells me and shows me what it does just a little bit more water and gives me a better yield off of my tea. We're gonna let this sit a little bit longer for a stronger flavor. Oolong is also a tea that you will increase steep time over time and not necessarily temperature to be able to gain that strength back. Oolong is one that is oxidized, so it can handle high heat, but in some cases, I do mean some cases, you can still risk scorching your tea leaves if you brew them too hot. So that's going to vary from oolong to oolong. Take a shot every time I say oolong. Let's see who gets drunk the quickest. Absolutely lovely color coming off it though. Cheers, Steve 4. Yeah, it's starting to lose its flavor. For the sampler pack, at least. Normally, these teas can go about 5 to 7 steeps. In a typical 120 milliliter guy one. So, 4 steeps for this is about right. When you do the math. So, and it's starting to lose a little bit of that flavor, but honestly, a very one-dimensional tea. It's an absolutely good tea. And I'm gonna be real. When it comes to oolong in teapot or guy one, it is honestly just very much a one-dimensional tea. So I will make it in the teapot because I'm very curious to see how this handles up with the teapot kind of strainers. But yeah, no, honestly, it's gonna be the exact same. I can already tell you. It's good tea. I enjoy it. Oolong is a fan favorite. There's a reason it's popular. What do you think, Peter? You think oolong's good? This dude just gave me a bunch of fucking side-eye. Like, I don't know what I did to piss off Peter, but like genuinely, dude, bro, come on. What are those flags? What flags? I don't have any flags up. I have a scroll. I don't have any flags. That's not fair because T-Fets love alt T. Hey, look, it may be a partial statement, but at least he's being honest. Perfectly fair. Just because I stacked the vote doesn't mean there wasn't a vote. Said all politicians. The flags filling the screen? Ah, so those are the trans femme flags. Good tea. Peter, you can go ahead and have some more of the later roasted Iron Goddess of Mercy. I think I'm going to go ahead and let this sit a little. I will do one more just to see what a 20 to 25 second steep is going to do for this tea later on. Hopefully it restores that flavor that I'm looking for. I'm also going to do that at 100 degrees to see if this one can handle the boiling temps. Look up what a transgender woman is. Yeah, Iron Goddess of Mercy is just a solid cup of tea. There's probably better oolongs, but for the price and availability. Yeah, no, honestly, and that's the nicest part about it is it's common, it's easy to get a hold of, and if you pay more, you can actually get a higher quality of it instead of just tea dust, which Iron Goddess of Mercy doesn't come in only dust. It is normally sold in pearls, little rolled up oolong balls. So, like, if you're buying an Iron Goddess of Mercy, you're gonna get good quality tea. Most of the time. Alright, Patrick, you're gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of my channel. And I mean this with prejudice. Leave. And you can go fuck yourself. Thank you very much. I don't deal with that bullshit. Fake ass Christian. Fuck out of here. No. Stay the fuck out of my channel. I don't have time for fake Christians. I don't have the patience for them. Kindly give me one moment. How have you misplaced a shirt? To be under, honestly, just hateful conduct. Or block the user. He is not allowed back in this fucking chat. So dumb. Nice! Sorry about that, y'all. I just do not have the patience for that today. So, yeah, this is a safe place for all trans people. This is a safe place for all LGBT people. If you're cunt in chat, I'm throwing you out. Just to put it really fucking simply. I don't deal with that shit. I know some people are more, you can teach and re-educate and shit like that, but that right there, no. I won't deal with Christians. I will not deal with fake-ass Christians, because an actual Christian would not be like that. I know I grew up in the Greek Orthodox Church. My church was not a hateful church like that. Hell, even one of the priests that I've known since I was a child and was baptized by, when I told him I was trans, he's like, well, God had an ideal for his creation, however, God also gave people free will. And that free will is what we, are able to do. My body is a temple, I will do what I wish to do with it. You know what I mean? I'm just, like, no. This is a safe space. I'm not dealing with that horse shit. He's been in the chat before as a problem. He has never been like that. I've seen him before. I am very curious what else Sister I will come up with. If I remember, she was doing another tea resin for, was it a red tea? This is a channel for drinking tea and playing games, not educating people. Yeah, no, like this is, I don't deal in the fucking, yeah, the Chen P, right, yeah, the Chen P tea resin. The white tea resin. Yeah, I'm very interested to see if I can get it. I'll skip it for the price then. How much is it? Which red tea are you guys talking about? Are you talking about? Oh shit. Let that sit for about 30 seconds. Oh yeah, the Master Series of red tea. Like that one, honestly, was really, really fucking good. Inova, if you want to get it, like it is genuinely a really, really good tea. Yeah, no, it was fucking fantastic. Like you should definitely try it. If you don't buy the entire Master Box, which I totally recommend you do, by the way, the red tea alone was really fucking good. I'm drinking enough water to justify Master Box tea in itself. Go for it. Absolutely. 100% I recommend it. Genuinely, that one has a stamp of fucking approval from me. 100%. For me, it's good, but I prefer the sub box, I think. And that's completely fair, 100%. The Master Box was really for people who really do enjoy drinking tea. And the red tea just happens to be a really good tea to introduce people into red tea with. How come it took you so long? We ordered that shit back in February, dude. Yeah, that is very much noticeably a lighter steep, so I think 5 is going to be the limit for these tea leaves. Good shit, good shit. A lot of us start out the same way. If you do, also get a hold of the sampler box if you want to try different other teas as well, to see what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. The sampler box is a really good way to gauge where you would begin. Nice! Good to hear, good to hear. I feel like I've only just gotten into tea, but I suppose it was November. Braided, I've been in tea for a long time and it still feels like I've just gotten into tea. I'm learning every day when it comes to tea. Like, I learn with you guys on this channel. Nice. Good to hear, good to hear. Out of the sampler box, what was your favorite? The sea oranges were cool and tasty? Nice. Yeah, that's starting to dilute a bit even with a longer steep time, by the way. So, the greatest. But, what the fuck? Yes, the tea oranges are so good. Give me a moment. I think I might have just gotten messaged by that fucking asshole. One quick moment, please. Oh, no. Somebody else. Whom I don't think I can message. Who the fuck are you? There you go. No word yet from the Oolong chat. I know, I've been watching it. Sorry, I saw a whisper in my DMs, and I thought that asshole had tried to message me. And, yeah, no. Yeah. I started Loose Leaf back in 2021 because Avatar... Yep! So Avatar The Last Airbender was honestly a very interesting anime because it was a lot of people's first introduction to Asian culture without it being an introduction to Asian culture. It was a lot like Kung Fu Panda. And there's a absolutely fun fact about Kung Fu Panda. I believe, if I'm correct, it grossed more in China than it did in the US opening weekend for all of the money of the movie. And I know, right? Fuck, I would love to share that. Yeah, so the thing about Kung Fu Panda was... oh, yeah, no, 100%. It did amazing in China. And the reason for that was it was not held to the strict... I'll get to that. It was not held to the strict standards that Chinese movies have about their own culture. And essentially, the Chinese government was rather pissed that the US was able to make a better movie about Chinese culture than China could themselves. And one of the things that really helped was, instead of doing a Chinese dub, the animators of DreamWorks decided to reanimate the entire movie. So there is a Mandarin version, and I believe also a Cantonese version, if I'm correct, animated to where the lips sync up to those native languages. I want to watch it. I really want to fucking watch it on stream. Like, genuinely, that'd be really fucking cool to do sometime, because it is absolutely a fantastic movie that showcases a very flawed character in Po, whilst also not making fun of Chinese culture. It is an absolutely fucking amazing movie. And yeah, it grossed more in China than it did in the US. Like, it was absolutely fantastic from all around. I don't typically do reaction streaming, because I find it to be a very lackluster form of content, in my personal opinion. But I think it would be very interesting. You know, it was honestly a really cool thing for them to do, and I think they went above and beyond to really sell the point of, this is a movie about y'all's culture, and we want you to know, we want to respect this. And a lot of research went into that movie, especially for the martial arts aspects of it. Like, as a martial artist, it was fucking phenomenal. Martial artist reacts to Kung Fu Panda. Maybe instead of streaming, we could do a group watch on Jesse's server. I would definitely be interested in that. I would like to see how that would go, because a lot of my audience does come from other platforms as well, but, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. I think a lot of people, when they see my Gung Fu tea setup and I talking about, I must be a big fan of Chinese culture and stuff, but I really just enjoy tea culture of China, and it's supposed to be about the tea for me. And that's perfectly okay. Some of us delve deeper into the full culture of China and the different provinces, while others are just in it for the tea, and that's perfectly okay. He's not meant to be gatekeeped. Suddenly hit F5, couldn't hear you, Q response because of an ad. Damn it, typo! Okay, I believe these tea leaves are spent as it is in the current moment. However, I'm also going to wash my tea setup real quick with boiling water. So we're going to go ahead and do that whilst taking care of... Yeah, so what I was basically saying was I'd be interested in doing it, I just want to look at the logistics over it. Oh. Ah, the lovely thing about porcelain. Cleans up so easily with just a little bit of boiling water. There's enough snobs in the community. I just like to enjoy fancy food. I also love big, yeah, you know, mood though. Same with different teas, one or two teas in the... Indeed. With a fun of a drink along, we'd be drinking the same teas as the group here. Like, yeah, that'd be pretty fun. You could also do it if you open the VODs on Twitch. Yeah, you can rewind stream if you watch VODs, but you can't do it live, unfortunately. Good tea. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and swap these over to our, well, over here. My first foray into the Chinese culture was the wuxia novels. Please pardon me, but what are those? What is wuxia? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term. Yeah, really, packaging was not kind to these, holy shit. That is also true, yes. What are wuxia novels? Sorry, I'm currently dealing with a little bit right now as well on the side. Ancient fantasy China, either with a more martial art vibe, wuxia, or magic vibe, jianxia. Jianxia. Interesting. And yeah, that makes sense with wuxia being... Jian being magic, Wu being martial. Cha is what I'm wondering. Cha. Wu cha. Tell me. Yeah. Martial arts and chivalry. What's the... Chivalry, maybe. Martial arts and chivalry is the thing that it looks like, but I'm not sure. Chivalry could also translate to hero, I suppose. Good water in here. Interesting. I didn't know that was a genre at all, honestly. Just strange. Huh. Good to know. Now time for teapot. Oh. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it looks like no response from the Oolong chat. We'll probably get it later on, either tonight or in a bit. Plenty of websites to get your fill of random fiction, lit RPG, isekai, cultivations, and other anime tropes. Yeah, huh. Pretty cool. Oh, God, my head. Cultivation? You mind explaining what that is to me? I might know it, but I don't know the term. Taoism. Okay, hold on. So cultivation is right. Taoism taken to the extreme to become magic. Taoism? Both of which are acceptable spellings for them in English. Because you're kind of making the same noise. Either way. Ah! Fuck! Oh, it was a shelf. I assume that TD is just this depending on the translation. Indeed. It's the same noise. But yeah, Taoism is... Taoism as magic? Interesting. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Ah. And riding flying swords. I'm sorry, what? Hold the what? You want to run that one by me again? What do you mean? What do you mean riding flying? So what? I'm gonna wait for the response. I'm just gonna. Yeah. What? Huh? You can't just drop that in chat. Like what? I don't know, it's magic. Magic is just science we can't understand yet. I would like to know how these swords fly. The fuck? A very light first wash on the teapot as well. Peter's gonna have a nice, lovely shower. Hold on. One thing is that then the higher level cultivators can deliver their swords by their energy and fly on them like magic. Like there are other traditional tropes of Western fantasy, wuxia shancha, Chinese fantasy trope. They use their qi, surely drink a lot of tea to collect enough. And if they get good enough, they can get to immortality and break into a higher plane of existence. Okay, so basically what it is a... Okay. So, it's fantasy based in a little bit of reality. Okay, cool. Wonderful. That makes plenty of sense. Wonderful. Thank you. Very interesting. Very interesting, yeah. So, like... I love your kettle. Much appreciated, Nova. Thank you. Very interesting show. I'm gonna have to see if I can get some translated to English. Do you guys happen to have any stories you would like to see? Or that you could recommend me? I would be very interested in reading some if it's translated to English. Cause like I can see it now. But like, unfortunately you can't do that with cheat. I wish you could, but you can't. It'd be fucking amazing if you could. Now enlightenment's another thing. We'll pass along examples for later. Okay, next topic. So how about them Raiders? fly. What the fuck do you mean? What? I'm sorry. Have y'all been laboring under the delusion that I could fly on my magical sword? Just because I'm a martial artist? Hold the fuck up. What? You motherfucker! Like, listen, just because I'm a black belt does not mean I can magically fucking fly. You need to drink more tea. Alright, listen, motherfucker. I drink plenty. Have y'all asked Jesse if he can fucking fly on his magical sword? Somebody throw that into chat. Hey, can you fly? He would say yes. Imagine he could. Instead of Santa Claus, it's just Jesse Claus, where instead of fucking presents, it's just tea. Gotta get Jesse to source some good spirit tea. Somebody posted in the fucking Q&A. Q&A with Jesse. Jesse, can you use your chi from drinking all your tea to fly on a magical sword? Like, is he even online? He's not even online. How, Mary Teen. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. And there's a job of the person who brought up flying swords. Atalia, like, go ahead and please. Oh my fucking god. Petition to make petition to make a team to make Teamus a real holiday. Braden, it's up to you. Go ahead. Ask on Jesse. Can he fly on his magical sword thanks to his chi tea? His tea chi. I really have to wonder what is. Oh, hey, the Oolong people got back to me. One can say with no real conviction because some are labeled roasted and others not, but I don't know this, assuming people know the TGY is roasted. Not nose goes. Nose goes. No. Not happening. I burnt my cutting board with my... You did what? Like, was it still in the pan? Or was it just the cake? Wait, hold up a second. Like, was it still cooling in the pan? Or was it the cake on top of the cutting? Because I have concerns for both. What? Silicone trivets under the pan. How the fuck did you burn your cutting board then? What? Is anything on fire? Are you okay? That is my first question. Are you okay? Yep. Teapot Oolong. Same exact thing as Gaiwana Oolong. Absolutely lovely. Can I help you, Peter? Fine, I'll give you another bath. it! Jesus Christ! And now she's typing in the Q&A. Wonderful. Are you okay? Well, gotcha. All right. Hey, good. Good to hear. Soon to eat cake as soon as I finish asking this silly question. Absolutely lovely. One thing I do want to note is that the tea of Oolong typically is just very a balanced tea as it goes down and radiates through your body. So it's like, honestly, it's a great tea all around. There are, of course, you know, really shit Oolongs and, of course, really fucking amazing Oolongs. This one's about middle of the road. Not bad. Actually, no, it's not middle of the road. This is just a good Oolong. Just a generally good Oolong. There we go. Great! Yeah, that's probably the best way to ask that question, I'm not gonna lie. The mods are gonna be so fucking confused. I feel like at this point, they just expect weird-ass fucking questions from Monday and Wednesdays. Well, from my side of shit. Oh, fucking Christ. Don't add any context. Typo! I'm watching this unfold in the Q&A. Oh my fucking god. Typo, did you remove your own messages? LOL. Okay, good. Yeah, great. I was really like, did the mods act that quickly? Holy shit. Here you go, Peter. Keep drinking. I'm... When he answers that question, tag me so I can see what his answer is. I'm just genuinely curious at this point. I need to separate those two messages for comedic effect. Fair enough. Ah, Christ. All right, next topic. What do we got on the docket for today? Starts leaning it like a business meeting. All right, so on the docket we have comedic timing. Good time to shoot shit. Oh wait, actually I need to check. Has my eBay package been delivered? Go to eBay.com. Take a look. Are you a breakfast person? No. No. Yeah, no, so I'll eat breakfast, but I'm not a breakfast person, honestly. I only eat once a day. Sometimes twice a day. On the docket, proved Jesse has consumed more tea than was dumped at the Boston Tea Party. Alright, so let's fucking do this, okay? I will gladly accept this challenge. So, I'm gonna go ahead and have to do this on my phone so I can actually grab the shit. How much tea was dumped into the Boston Harbor? Because we actually know that. Alright, so the property damage of I'm going to prove it mathematically. That is indeed what I'm gonna fucking do. So the property damage that was done in the Boston Harbor for the Boston Tea Party was approximately 340 chests of tea. Now, give me a moment. Hold on. We're going to do this. So 340 chests of tea, or 92,000 pounds of tea. Because tea back at that time was bricks of tea that were poundage of fucking tea. So roughly $1.7 million worth of tea in today's money. My last D&D character was made Oolong. Oh, Jesus. All right, so if we're assuming that 92,000 pounds, so 92,000 pounds, let's get that into grams. 92,000 pounds into kilograms.
The answer is 41,730.5 kilograms.
So we're looking at 41,730.5 kilograms of tea. So multiply that by 1,000 and we get 41,000 kilograms of tea in grams.
Here's what I found.
41,000, about 40 million. 41 million. 41.3 million grams of tea. And, okay, so, like, if we assume that Jesse... does anyone know when Jesse started drinking tea under, when he started his tutelage as a tea comedian? Yeah, does anyone know that? It was like at least like 12, 13, some odd years ago. Longer? Is that like 2009, I think, is when his journey started? Yeah, anyone have that answer for me? Give me a moment. I'm gonna do this on the back of the fucking tea sheet. So let's go ahead and assume it was... Let's assume 18 years. 18 years ago. that Jesse started his journey and everything and started drinking tea daily, right? So, 18 years times 365. So we're going to go off a calculator. 18 times 365. 6,570. 6,570 days. Now, if we're assuming that he drinks tea literally every day from that point to today, at that estimate of 10 grams a day, we're looking at 65,700 grams of tea from the time he started his journey up until today. We're assuming full years, mind you. I'm not including, the discrepancies because the math there really doesn't matter. So, over... Yeah. 13 years? 13 years. Beautiful! So, we can drop it to 13 years. So, that's going to be 13 times 365.
It's 4,700.
4,735. So, he would currently only have drunken, if he was drinking 10 grams a day for 13 years. Yeah. Yep. That math checks out. So if he was 10 grams a day, and we're assuming that 10 grams is a base rate for 13 years. That is 47,350 grams of tea. AKA about 1% of the tea that was tossed into Boston Harbor. So Jesse has not even come close to drinking that amount of tea. Yeah. Like people don't realize just how much tea was dumped into the harbor. Like, they were literally frisbeeing bricks off of the side. And I also want to note that we're not talking about tea cakes here. No, we're talking about tea bricks. A lot of them could be classified with the same weight of this. Not the same size necessarily. Tea brick size would be more like about half of the size of the stone on this table. But like genuinely, tea bricks were a very compressed way to drink tea. You would actually shave some off and then put it into a cup. So, yeah. For that time period is what I believe was understood. Speaking of tea cakes, may I ask what those two are behind you? Which ones? Talking the ones over here? Or are you talking the ones up here? Because I actually have 4 tea cakes up here, 2 tea cakes over here, and 1 over here. Sorry, let me revise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over, 5 over here. Which ones are you talking about? One's to the left of me. Here? In the box. These? This is the master box. The gold box over here? The first ones I pointed to. These. These here. That one is an aged 2008 white tea from Fuding, China. This one here, I don't know. That reminds me, I need to remove from the plastic. I've been meaning to do that for fucking ages. I believe this one is a 2015 pour. Ooh. Oh, that's got a good smell. I don't know, let me find out. I gotta grab my translate app real quick. Ah, okay, cool. I know sometimes Google Lens to translate it, so if you have an Android... I have an iPhone, but you can do it with an iPhone as well. Alright, cool. So this is from Zancha. This is a Clado Brown Mountain Pu'er tea. I do not believe that Brown Mountain is the correct, what's it called? I don't believe that is the correct, translation, necessarily. But it is from Zhishuangbana, Yunnan. So it's a Yunnan pu'er. And it's a ripe pu'er, so that is a chol pu'er. Production date was December 2nd, 2015. 357 grams of tea. Suitable for long-term storage. Grade Road 39K to 40K. And also has a telephone number. Yay. Storage conditions, stored, clean, ventilated, dry, away from direct sunlight, free of odor and pollution-free environment, yada yada yada. Product, execution standard, license number, and everything is on here. Yeah, no, I was curious too. I forgot what it was. Some of these teas I got from a friend of mine who's out in Georgia, who, love the dude, love Snake. He doesn't pop into the tea chats too often. I talk with him occasionally. Love the dude. Great guy. I'm so glad I met with him when I went to Georgia. But yeah, no, I bought that from his shop, well, his master's shop. I bought this tea cake here from his shop, that tea cake, and that tea cake from his shop as well. Yeah, and then these two tea cakes over here, the big one here and the other one here, I bought from the same place here in Vegas that was local. Both of those are huge tea cakes. One's a Fooding White, the other is a Premium Wild Tree Pu'er. Yeah, so a lot of the cakes in my possession, I may not know what they are off the top of my head, but I can definitely find out. Tati. Brandon, that is such a great way to phrase that fucking question. Like, oh my god. Have you cultivated enough Chachi? Hi, do you wanna play lo-fi? Thank you. If you're interested, I'd be willing to send you a few of the chrysanthemum and goji berry teas for Jesse's site. I would absolutely be interested in that. Go ahead and hit me up in my DMs, and I'd be willing to coordinate that with you. Like I said before, if y'all want to send me tea, feel fucking free. If y'all want to send me other shit, also feel fucking free. Just please don't send me anything that can hurt me. I also accept knives. I do enjoy knives. I don't do knife reviews, I just enjoy knives. Discord? Yep, go ahead and hit me up in my DMs. I will. What is wrong with that statement, Italia? Hold on, is that really the weirdest thing I've said on this channel? I don't like a lot of herbal teas, but the chrysanthemum and goji berry is pretty decent. But that would cut our friendship. Okay, but here's the thing. If I pay you for the knife, you know, 2 bits or something like taking care of shipping, then it wouldn't be cutting our friendship. I know the lore. Try mixing with some of the other teas when you do get it. I would be interested to see what it might do with a pu'er or two. Definitely. Only reason I ever pulled the trigger on it is because I've not been able to afford buying new tea after some life events took place. Hello. I will go ahead and check that DM later after stream so that we can... Get that squared away. Rosebuds, huh? Interesting. Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. Hello, Atalia. What did you just send me? Hold on. What did you just send me? Ah, beautiful. Thank you. Lovely. If I could get away with just mailing it in a standard envelope. I don't... Maybe? Possibly? Might work. I'm not sure that would be the safest way to do it, but yeah, that might work. Here's Peter. Sun-dried rosebuds from Yunnan sourcing, huh? Huh! They're pretty thin. I would wrap them a bit, but it would be the cheapest. I believe there's a weight limit for envelopes, though, is the problem. Only thing I'm worried about with that is would they be extremely crushed when they get here? You know what I mean? How much is the Anthemum? Oh dear God! Hold on, I just got added. How in the fuck did you manage that one? That's just impressive rated. Restocks maybe? Link directory, here we go. Thank you. There we go. Give me a quick moment. I cannot see chat. I am currently checking on the pricing of the single tea from $28, huh? Single box of 20 packets is $28. How is it packaged? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd be a little bit worried about transit. Yeah. Good tea. Good tea. Very good tea. But yeah, no, I'll tell you, is that really the weirdest thing I've said on this channel? That I would be open to having knives sent to me? Like, that's not, come on. Like, let's be real. I'm not a knife review channel, I just do enjoy good quality knives. I'm just, like, I'm a martial artist, please. Butterfly bees, huh? They have a rigid plastic shell? Interesting. You still might want to consider a box. Just to make sure that they don't show up too crushed. We're talking about the United States postal system here. Even with UPS and fucking FedEx and anyone you could use. Like, come on. Don't trust them. If the juxtaposition to don't send me things that can hurt me, but knives are cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, listen. Oh. That could be pretty fucking cool. Yeah, honestly. I can see that. Do you use TPE, PLA? Like, what do you use for your filament? Listen, knives can't hurt me on their own. The only thing a knife can do is hurt me with my stupidity. Okay? A knife cannot hurt me if it is sitting on a fucking table. Current level PUTG on my planner. Oh, pretty good. Okay. But yeah, like a knife itself cannot hurt me. Like anthrax can. I don't want to open up and get a fucking powder in my face. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Mysterious teeth. Oh dear God, no, please. Knives don't hurt people. Knife owners do. Knives are just a tool. Every single one of you has knives in your kitchen right fucking now. Have those ever hurt anybody that wasn't being stupid with them? Probably not. Gravity and knives do not go together well. Okay, listen, like, that's fair. Gravity and a lot of things don't go together well. Gravity and a face definitely don't go together well. I think we'll be wrapping up here shortly, however, once this boils and I can have another cup of tea. What was it? Hey, yo! Let's take a look. From Bespoke Post, okay. Titan International Damascus Skinner knife. I love that handle. The leatherworking looks competent. I would hope that is full tang. Absolutely lovely. Looks full tang. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting knives. Ooh. That is a pretty nice knife. That is indeed. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Gravity and me don't go well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Honey. Oh, right. This whole thing was started because I needed to check if my fucking eBay package gets delivered. Yay, I'll have full body tracking again. Woo! Thank you for finally starting to boil. Appreciate you. Gravity and me don't go. Okay, cool, so I'm caught up in chat. Yay! Am I missing anything in the JTH chat? Probably not. Not answered, he'll probably answer that later on. Cool. VR? Yep. Full body tracking for virtual reality. Things like VR chat. And, have love. Basically, you have your hand sensors, you got your head sensor, you can also have a waist and foot sensors. It's dynamic body tracking, stuff like that. But yeah, I lost a dongle for my fucking full body tracking setup, which they're hard to get. They're a bit expensive, which is a pain in my ass. So I kind of just went and bought another one so I could, you know, reconfigure everything. I want to make those videos. You want to make them? I wish you genuine luck. They're pretty cool, but like, fucker, they're complex. They use a lot of haptic sensors. So genuinely, that'd be pretty cool. I just don't have the patience to do it myself, honestly. Fair enough, fair enough. Here's a guy that made a tutorial and gives you a parts list in his That's fucking cool. I'm not gonna say what just came to mind. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Nope. That was lewd. And this is T. T is not lewd. We don't do lewd shit here in the T chat. Well, But man, would that be a fucking concept? I mean, what? T is very. How is T lewd? I'm more of a software person. Hardware is not something I have much experience with. And that's fair. You can learn both, though. What do you mean T is lewd? Hold on a fucking sec. What? How? How the fuck is T lewd? And I don't mean T hairs. Be curious about geeking out on things. I would say would I be banned for the No, go the fuck ahead. I want to read this. I am allowing this in my chat. Go the fuck ahead. Explain. No. You can't just drop that kind of shit and then not explain. Like, come on. A couple of years ago, I nearly got an Oculus, and I said I had to go to Facebook. Yeah, Oculus, unfortunately, were a bit of a pain in the ass. MetaQuests are even worse. Typo. Honey. Typo, what the fuck? You're not gonna be banned for that. But like, Did you genuinely just equate drinking tea to... Secretion should go in the same box as moist. You're not wrong, but you're not allowed to fucking equate drinking tea to doing oral on some... No. Like, why? Why? Thank you, Spaghettis. That's exactly my fucking... Yeah, that's my sentiment right now. Like, what? The internet has cursed you? Honey, I think you did that yourself. Like, you don't get to blame the internet for that one, I think. I'm just... Like... What a terrible day to have eyes. Hey yo, anybody know a good link for some bleach? Need to wash my eyes. Need some eye bleach after reading that. God damn it! Hope you were able to drown Peter with enough tea today. Yeah, I'd say about a good liter of tea Peter has been drowned with so far. He's still talking though. He's still chatting. Like, this dude just does not stop. I wish I'd named him Energizer because this dude just keeps going and going. Like, yeah, I think that's enough internet for today. Christ. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and call the tea session here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate each one of you. And if you like this content, please do share it with your friends, your family, your creepy uncle, your tea uncle, anybody you think would like this content and wants to come enjoy tea with us at this time of night. We will be continuing until such a time as my schedule can no longer allow it. We will be continuing this from 8:30 p.m. PST up until 10:30 p.m. PST for most nights. That way we can keep everybody's schedules together and take care of, you know, our typical needs. Other than that, y'all have an absolutely amazing night. We will be doing the Dahong Pao Oolong for next tea session on Wednesday, same time. But please, 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 please do give me one moment. No, the internet police is not going to be showing up to take away your internet. That's the internet mafia that's going to be showing up. Get it right. But other than that, y'all, please do share this around with your friends, family, anyone, honestly, friends, acquaintances, people who just want to enjoy tea. Let's see what we can grow the audience to. I'm genuinely curious. But whoever the fuck you think, just bring them in for tea. Bring them in. I love doing this. I love having time with y'all, and it's just, this is an amazing time for me that I can take. Mandatory give myself a 2-hour break from having to do actual work and just, you know, enjoy time with people that enjoy tea. And apparently talk about really unhinged shit. So yeah. Other than that, y'all have an absolutely amazing night, and I will see all of you, amazing tea friends, in the next stream. And thank you for watching Wushen Chashi, War God's Tea Room. Peace out. See ya. Stick around for the end music. Laters, y'all. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot to rate the tea. It was a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 stars. Ba, 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 ba. What did you just type? See you guys Wednesday. Did it assume it was a link or some shit? Fucking auto mod. I'll be back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. And I'm back. Y'all have an absolutely amazing night. We will see you on Wednesday. Be safe, everybody.